So I saw a video. You all know Kitui, right?
Yes, my former co-host. That Kitui? Or there's another one?
That Kitui.
Because Kitui is a Kenyan name. So I thought you were talking about a Kenyan.
No, Kitui, Q.
Flo.
Our Q, Kitui. She had this conversation on her show and I was really intrigued by it. Let me know what you guys think.
I first want to hear Anne. I want to hear Anne's take.
Submitting to a man who is spineless.
Because Sabrina said she can't.
She can't submit to a man who's spineless.
Kitui was saying that you should anyway.
You should submit regardless.
Regardless. Over to you.
So I agree with Kitui. Not submit to a spineless man, but submit to the man knowing that he won't always be the take charge that you married. It's very easy to marry a guy who's at the top of his game. He's a boss, like she said. He's making the money, he's running things, this, that, and the other. But should his, by the way, I'm just giving hypotheticals to try and bring my picture across. Should his maybe company go under, or he's let go from his job, or whatever, his ego will take a hit, causing him to be a spineless man in that situation. So what I'm trying to say is submit to your man, weather the storm, but also don't look for a spineless man to submit to. I don't know if I'm being clear.
Don't go in looking for the spineless man.
Yes.
If it happens along the way,
it happens, weather the storm.
Again.
Yes, but let it not be a cause for you to say now, I'm done. I married a boss. You're not a boss now. Bye.
When you go into the institution of marriage, when you have that union, be it Muslim, Christian, Catholic, or whatever you want to call it, you have chosen that partner and you have gotten married.
And the reasons are they're yours.
Yes, but because he has a situationship where things are not going the way he wants them to go, are you going to take that as the first opportunity to jump ship? What the fuck? Otherwise, what's the point? Yours is supposed to be, we are here, we are in the struggle together. Up, down, middle.
We're going to make it work.
We're going to make it work. If I hit a hard time,
again, that's how it should be. But the truth of the matter is it's not like that. And I actually prefer people like Sabrina who are clear from the beginning.
I will not submit to a spineless man.
Please, don't. Because truth of the matter is, when push comes to shove, the chicks bounce. Guy, you know this. So should anything happen, should shit hit the fan,
women will be ready to leave you at the drop of a dime. So the minute you start...
Because you know spineless is also situational, eh? I haven't encountered a completely spineless individual, but he might be, at work he's take charge, at home he's take charge, but maybe among his boys, or among other men, he's sort of...
timid.
Rebels.
Then
but we're talking about at home. If he's spineless among his friends, that's his choice. But at home, because that's where the union comes into play.
If he's
spineless at home. If he's spineful at work and spineless at home, it's the home thing we're discussing. We don't care if he's the best boss in the world out there.
Maybe
but if at home...
I'd agree with Sabrina when I'd say, if he was spineless from jump, like from the day I've met you, you have not had a spine, then there we can't start anything. But if you had a spine and I submitted to you because you have a spine, along the way, it bends a bit, we're going to weather that shit.
But you see, there's very many women, and I want you
but also to one end.
I want you to correct me where I'm wrong here. There's the biggest win for a woman Again, correct me if I'm wrong.
Keep
Not
going.
all women, but most women that I've talked to or
Generally.
run from generally. The biggest win for a woman is to be able to change a man.
Would you change a man who's got it all?
I'm bringing my point home. In fact, you made it easier. The reason why that being their modus operandi becomes a problem for them when they meet a man who has it all. You understand? They're like, there's nothing I'm going to change here.
It's a problem.
So I'd rather not be with this guy because the way I'm built is I need to be changing something.
But then they want somebody who's successful.
That's what I'm trying to
They
tell
want
you.
somebody who has made
This
it.
is what I'm telling you, that this is the curveball that I've thrown. That women want to be able to change you in the back of their mind. They're like, oh, I'm such a god about Yokat. You guys have no idea what I've gone through
Yes,
with that man.
we definitely
That's
do
who they are in the
want
back
to
of
take
their
credit.
head.
If you've
Okay?
got it all,
Now,
we
when they
want to
find the
get
guy who
more.
has got it all, everything is prim and proper, they're like, so you mean I'm going to add nothing here? I'm going to bring zero value to this organization.
I would,
Most of them would run at that point.
Anne-Marie, I would like to,
I'm telling you,
I beg to
Anne.
differ. Okay, now you choose. He has given his submission, let me also give mine.
Okay.
I agree with what he's saying, but I'm going to slightly.
Uh-huh.
A woman also wants the creature comforts of comfort.
Yeah.
All right?
They look for stability. So when they find it, they take it.
I found you and you are everything is, that's where I want to be because I know, number one, I am catered for, our children are catered for, and my luxuries and needs are sorted. Isn't that what you want? Yes, I might want to change you, here and there and whatnot, maybe in your dressing.
Or add a flower in the house.
Add a flower in the house.
You found the flower there already.
Okay, the color of the flower.
It's the one, it's the correct one.
Okay, so, change the floor. I spend your money to just change a few
Just
things.
buy a rug.
Buy a rug here and there. But otherwise, I'm catered for. And I don't want to change anything. I don't.
You think holistically and answer that statement. Holistically, Anne.
We've given you two.
Let me say yes and yes. Hear me out. The changing thing is us wanting to take credit in some part of your success. I believe it's a human want. You have people around you, you want to have some credit for how
The
well
outcome.
they are doing in their life. So why I say yes and yes, I want to take credit for you. If I found you, like Guy said, and you're taking care of me and you're protecting me and everything is okay, I want to be the one who says, you know, when we met, he used to wear suits every day. But now once in a while, he just says smart casual, whatever it is. I've added a flower in the home. Like you said, I changed the floor. Our house used to be all white. Now it's neutral colors, da, 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 da. But it's still there, that want to take some form of credit for the man.
And the bigger the change, the bigger the good feeling.
Yes. So even if
That's
a man
not
has
bad,
it all, you might find him a general manager. You want to take credit for the fact that he became MD when you were together.
Or CEO.
But I don't think a woman would run because a man has it all. That's where I disagree with you. I don't think she'll ever look at him and say, he's too perfect for me.
Let me
to
ask you a
walk
question,
away."
Anne-Marie.
He's
meet
too perfect. He's not a reason for you to leave.
It's
Anne-Marie,
not a reason to leave.
listen.
He's too perfect. Let's see
Okay.
what's wrong with you.
So in changing a man, you have arrived. In
Yes.
changing a man from
In-
who he
in
is,
taking some
you
form
met
of
somebody
credit.
that you liked him the way you. Why are you changing him?
It made him
I
better.
want to take
No.
some credit
But
for
it's
an
how they're
improvement
built,
in
bro.
your life.
It's how they're built.
But even you people, it's how you're built. You want to be like, I'm the reason she's taken care of. I'm the reason she's good.
She's protected
I'm
and
the
comfortable
reason
because of me.
She's balling out and living her best life. That's me.
But that's our innate nature. That's how God created us.
Even
we
us.
are providers.
Even us, we want to be the ones who,
You are
by the
naturals.
way, before you used to go out and you'd be eating from whichever restaurant for lunch, I want to be the reason that you have a home-packed lunch. I want to be the reason that maybe
So you
lost
want to contribute.
an extra 15
And that's what,
days.
and that's what a relationship is about: contribution
Yeah.
from both sides.
Yeah.
Yes. So
But
I want to be the
con-
reason that you lost an extra 10 kg.
Contributing to them equates to changing.
Yes.
Not necessarily for the
contrib-
worst. Normally it's for
But
the
a
better.
contribution
Normally it's
is
for the
that
better.
change. A contribution is that change.
So do you do it? Okay. In the relationships that you've been in, have you tried it to change that person into something that you envisage is better?
Yeah.
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 I
And
would be shocked if she said no.
and when it didn't work, I walked away.
Eh?
When I realized that now you are,
Flogging a dead horse.
yeah. When you meet a guy that is treating you like a handbag and you're hoping to make him treat you like a human being and speak politely to people and maybe be a little less arrogant, when I realized that you are stuck in your ways,
So you chose some really big assholes, basically.
A giant one. A vacuum. It's just...
It's a whole bin. So back to the conversation. The spineless issue is you agree if you can't pick a spineless person from the get-go.
I agree, yes. If you are not spineless from jump.
You can be spineful but broke, but still spineful.
We'll get there, but even broke, what do you mean when you say broke? We need to qualify broke. There's broke. We cannot come to Shisa and have
top shelf.
But we'll have our beers and go home, and maybe we won't be able to eat from here. And we'll have to eat at home.
As in you can't even go to a kafunda.
There's no kafunda money things. You can only buy from the depot
and drink at
from home.
And then also in your
and if the yaka is finished, we drink it warm.
And you'll be romantic with candles.
Yeah.
That one.
Guma, baby, guma. But he's spineful. He's very spineful. He's very decisive on the fact that we are going to use candles today.
Meanwhile, he has another stroke.
What is spineful? Guma.
His spine is wacky.
First of all, if you are that broke, how did we even interact? Like,
how did we start?
Clearly you can't afford to come to the place.
He confused you. I can't keep on confused you.
In the car park.
You met at a wedding. At a wedding, everybody comes.
Looks good and
everybody comes.
You're like, then
the game is correct.
Then you're like, look at something.
And that day, have to work to reach.
And that day you had borrowed the guy's car.
You're like, maybe perhaps.
You're in the thing.
You know, I won't lie, because sometimes the day can be fire. I won't lie. But one beer or finished yaka, you and your spine can kick rocks. No.
Even your dick can go.
Even your dick can go. I'll call you on the low, but you and your dick can go.
We've also got to go, Wandange. Thank you so much for keeping it here on Shisha Nyama, the last round. This is where we are right here in the village. And remember, we're also on social media. We are on TikTok, we are on Facebook, you tell them.
Instagram, where else? Yeah, all of them were there. The last round, UG, that's the handle. And remember, when you go to YouTube, subscribe so that, you know, every time this madness happens, you are informed. Until next week, please. Gen Z, about Uganda.
And remember, always drink responsibly. But I have a question. I have a question for Android. The divas.
Move a seat on my seat.
Sometimes the day can be fine.
Move a seat, we sing also. Because I want to do it the whole time, but the guitar, I can't sit on it.
Why can't you sit on
it?
Then we both sing also.
And both of you sing for me also.
You should have said about this. We go. You know, we can take a lesson from how people treat people who do wrong, people who steal, who kill, you're arrested and whatnot. But I came across a video here which really got me thinking. Maybe this is how we should be doing things. I don't know which part of Africa this is in, but it's definitely in Africa. These two individuals were caught for stealing goats. So the village got together, grabbed them,
and organized
them and did this.
Strip them. Oh my God. But listen, first of all, they're
tied
together.
So, you're naked, you're carrying the goats that you stole, and you're tied together. And you must walk through the village so everybody can see you, and actually you are embarrassed.
This business of courts of law actually messed us up in Africa. This is the way we're supposed to be dealing with matters.
Yes. Walk through the village, or in this case nowadays in the city, walk through naked.
With the goat?
With the goat.
Tied across your neck?
Or even with the money that you've stolen.
Whatever, yes.
And they put you there. Or put a billboard with you there naked. That's where we should.
Strip you to your bare.
Strip you to your bare. When you're caught red-handed, put you there. That's where we should.
So when you find a guy who has child another man's woman,
you tie them together and make them walk the streets. But me, I feel like we should start doing that with our politicians.
You understand?
Strip them, tie the dimes that they've stolen,
But how do you still? You can't get the guy red-handed. That is easy.
Once the courts have found out that you're guilty, then as you're walking naked with the money or with the goat, you say, shame.
Shame. Shame. Shame. And spit.
Then you walk out of Kampala Road.
Yes.
And
And
everybody
spit
says,
on you and throw tomatoes and eggs.
That's
You
just
Shame.
you guys are in sync. You've done.
boobs are like this and penises are flying, but they're shame. Shame.
The ones who steal, how are their boobs? In the car.